Hello, I believe this video will find you well and sound. So here's a piece of advice given to me by my father, and trust me, this advice has helped me to know myself better and understand what kind of person I want to be. I believe this is something worth sharing, so I am bringing it to the table because we all need to know what we are, good or bad, from within. Please listen very carefully, as listening is the key to learning. Once my father told me, "Son, listen, this family that you are born into will never stop you from doing anything in life. Do whatever you want to do in your life, as this is your life. You can make any choice of all the choices. But here's the thing, never come to us after doing something which you did, and you are not proud of doing it yourself." Now, when I put thought into this, I came to two conclusions. One, be a person who should do everything as I want to do, because as Dad said, they are not going to stop me from doing anything in life, and I am free to make any choice. So, I will make my choices and face the consequences, and I should not even worry about the results of my choices because most of society teaches you only get life once, so make the most out of it. Or two, be a person who knows what he is doing and makes choices in life which will make me feel proud and then face the consequences related to my choices. Now, it will make even more sense if you hear this example. When I was in my teenage years, there were kids around me who thought they looked cool having access to things which a teenager by law should not be in possession of. And of course, I always had the chance to be in possession of the same things, only if I made one choice to have them, which they wanted me to make. But definitely, they could not pressurize me because then I would have told my family about that. So, it was all up to me to make a choice. But because my father told me and I heard him very carefully, I thought about the consequences of my choice. This ultimately made me think more deeply into it. If I made a choice to carry unlawful things like other kids, there are chances that I could end up doing something unlawful as well. And then, would I be proud of myself after doing something unlawful? Furthermore, what this also made me realize is that it's not about the choices. It's about knowing what you are from deep inside. When you think about the consequences by putting yourself in the situations followed by the choice you make, you can actually feel yourself, what you can and cannot do. And only when you know what you can do and what you cannot, then that means it's a stepping stone to making a wise choice. The more you practice this, the more you start to know about yourself, like how much good and how much bad your mind can think of when put into a situation. And the more you start to know yourself, the better the chances are that you can move from there onwards to become whatever more you want to be. Whether you want to be a good person by letting bad thoughts go, or you want to be a bad person by letting good thoughts off. For instance, a kid around me used to carry knuckles, which he used in a fight, and he gave serious damage to another kid, leaving him with 3 stitches on the left side of his forehead. And as we all know, marks of stitches do stay permanent in most cases. Now, how I saw that was like, the guy who got the stitches permanently on his forehead, which might have a long-term effect on his career or appearance, could I be the person who could have done that to this person? Therefore, I learned that I should never hurt someone in life which can leave a permanent mark on them, causing them suffering of lifetime. And thus, I was able to control my mind in so many situations where things could have gone sideways if I had not learned to change myself to deal with situations like that. I know it's a big speech, but trust me, I feel like this can help so many young minds to make better choices in life by knowing what they are. Yeah, if they feel they are surrounded by bad thoughts, then at least they can accept it and ask themselves whether they want to pursue those thoughts. And from there, if they do not want to, then they always have the power to change or control their actions for better outcomes. I am very sure that no one in this life wants to be a bad person, and it's very circumstantial, which puts people in different situations from which they sometimes fail to get out of. And under the influence of bad thoughts, they make wrong choices, and ultimately start inclining to more bad in them. Of course, there are exceptions to everything, so become an exception by choosing the good inside of you and earn the power to make the right choice. Do you know yourself, or are you walking in the shadow of choices? Because if you are, you need to get out of that and walk in your own light. If you find this video helpful, please like the video, share this video with your growing ones, and tell me in the comment section what advice from your family shaped you to choose a better path. Thank you.